my dears, and welcome to the forest. We're gonna go and check out what you need to hear right now and trust your intuition that you're able to discern what message is for you, as this is a general reading. But know that what we are doing here is working on you trusting yourself more, and when you leave this, I hope you feel like what I'm saying makes sense and that you were able to realize that you had those answers within yourself in the first place. My dear, the very first card coming out today is the Secrets card. And I want to know what these secrets are. Let's find out with some tarot. What secrets do we need to speak about today? What's happening? The Chariot. The secrets in regards to moving forward in life in general. Understanding the necessity for balance in a way as well, because a chariot, a car, anything with two wheels, you have to have a balance. And here you have the balance, the black and the white shown there, being the ones that carry along the person in the chariot. Here, this is a deck showing that this person has already moved ahead. Maybe there's a secret about something moving ahead or someone moving ahead. So what I'm getting here is, for some people, maybe if this is a past partner, that they have moved ahead or that you have moved on from someone. But it is something has moved on, or someone has moved on, and this is still kept a bit under wraps for some reason or another. Why? Okay, because, maybe, yeah, I'm really getting this is an interpersonal message today. So this is someone in your life, this is a relationship potentially, but you have more people come up. You have the Queen of Pentacles shown here with the Two of Wands in reverse. The Two of Wands is someone planning on the next steps to take. The whole world is in their hand. And here you can actually see the whole world is in their hand. And they're planning on the next step to take. Here in this depiction, in this particular deck, the person is not standing alone, but there is someone there. Do you see the specialness? And also in what we were talking about, there is a person there that was not expected to be there. That is an interesting thing to be coming up. The card coming out in reverse, maybe this is the secret, right? There's someone there making decisions with someone behind the scenes. Maybe that there are multiple people involved in a process that you've believed to only be one person's decision, for example, and that you didn't know about, and this is coming out. I don't know. We have the Queen here of Pentacles as well. And what an interesting depiction. The Queen of Pentacles is the protector of the material realm. She has managed to materialize the world that she wants and is able to share it with people, but being very protective over it in a way as well. Here, specifically in this card depiction, I hope you guys can hear me okay. It's getting windy again, but at least, guys, we're able to be outside. Isn't that lovely? Anyway, here you have a depiction where the Queen is reflected in the pentacle that she's holding. So a reflection that, to me, it can show a projection, right? This is some sort of a reflection of something where internal things, you're seeing this in other people now because you're being triggered by it potentially. But what I'm also getting is the imagery of Narcissus. Oh my gosh, I am butchering here the name, but the guy who narcissism is named after. So the Greek mythology story of this dude who was so in love with himself and with his own reflection that he fell into the pond where he was looking at himself. He just stayed there for so long, staring until he died and fell in, and so succumbing to the superficiality within yourself. Whether this is you or someone else, I don't know, but this energy, this stuff is coming up for a reason. I trust in that. And with my work in general, it's a matter of, connecting a lot of dots and finding the knowledge that one has, and connecting that with the feelings and just finding your way through the mess, which is life. And we're still only getting tiny glimpses. So when it comes to the tarot, I want to encourage you to take this as a tool to help yourself, right? Don't use it as a guide necessarily, but use it as a tool for you to guide yourself, my dear, okay? So, okay, what else do we need to know in regards to this situation, the secret? Is there anything else specifically we need to speak about? Okay, those are way too many cards. But the page... Okay, I'm gonna take the ones that I saw. We just had a bunch of cards fall out, but my dear, you have... Look at that. You had the devil come out. The devil shows... Don't be scared of the devil. The devil is a metaphor, like everything, right? We're trying to name things that are nameless. And the devil is the idea of ego. We were talking about narcissism, and this when narcissism, what's his name? I forgot his name. Insert, editing me. Insert here, please. But just like how he succumbs to himself and to his own vainness, right? He is the perpetrator of his own cage, of his own prison, because he could just move on and just stop looking at himself, but he just can't help it. He's just so enthralled. He's stuck there. It's like he's like there's been magic, like he's been put under a spell. There we go. It's almost like he's been put under a spell. The devil here, I think, is showing some sort of a binding to patterns. The devil is this ego of ours that tries to take over sometimes, and is the one always looking for safety, always looking for reassurance. An ego-driven person is a very insecure human being, because it shows that they're trying to reach some sort of an expectation that they hold for themselves and for others in their lives. That shows insecurity. If you cannot expect the unexpected, are we okay with that? And in the same way, feel security in who you are. Does that make sense? So we also have the star here in reverse, and we have the Page of Pentacles. My dear, I think what I'm getting here is that this is a situation that's going to be playing out differently for different people. So I'm not getting a super straightforward, this is what's happening kind of deal. But what I'm getting is more of a general energy. So apply this as you need to. The star in reverse indicates something dimming your light, or you dimming your light. The star is your star qualities, and you can watch more of my work. I speak a lot about this kind of stuff, and if you're interested in exploring cards in such a way, please check out my other stuff. It would really help me. But what I'm getting is you being maybe limited in your expression of self, not trusting in your uniqueness, because the stars are that. They remind you of your unique light, of the guiding light as well. I had a message about this in a recent video. I just can't remember which one. But the coming out in reverse, there is a blockage, or there's something that you find you're struggling with. Maybe this is a secret as well. So this could be a secret about something coming to light potentially, or now being exposed, or things happening behind the scenes where you getting stuck is being revealed. Does that make sense? Something about you and your past is being revealed to you or to the people around you. With the Page of Swords having come out as well, the Page of Swords is a message, or is a messenger, excuse me. He's oftentimes a messenger. This could be a person coming in with a message. And here you actually see a letter. He's bringing a few letters, actually. He's quite swift in his communication, sometimes too swift. So what does that mean? It means sometimes people express themselves in a way that isn't very helpful, but it is more reactive. So a Page of Swords who is not fully in their grounded energy might be more reactive in that sense. Okay, I hope you guys got something out of this, because this felt very random in a sense that I really think this is addressing multiple situations, okay? If you're ever interested in a reading that is specifically for you, you can find that in the comments below. Okay, wow. You have the Four of Wands, you have the Six of Pentacles, excuse me, and you have the Three of Swords in reverse. This is lovely, dear. This is lovely. I think you're meant to just continue striving towards the stability in the instability, trusting that you will find your grounding within all of the changing tides around you. With the Three of Swords here in reverse, there is maybe potentially some healing that still needs to be done in regards to your heart space. I do think this is specifically a deck that shows someone who's already taken out the swords out of their heart. So there's been a heartbreak, there's been a deep, deep hurt that has been addressed in a way that now the wounds are healing or have healed. This coming out in reverse, maybe there is a bit more healing needing to be done, or maybe you're not fully embracing the fact that you are maybe over it. We had something here with moving on, right? Maybe embracing the fact that you are over it. I don't know what that means for you, my dear, but we have here the Six of Pentacles showing the idea of charity, of giving back, and to give back. What I'm hearing is when you have nothing, there's a lot to go around. This was in The Prince of Egypt, which is a fucking sick movie and an amazing soundtrack if you haven't seen it. But so when there is nothing, there's a lot to go around. When you have nothing, the people most generous are the people that have the least amount. And you can see that, my dear. There is a reason why, what is it? I think 1%, I don't know how many people that even is, or less than 1% have like 95%, I think it's the 1% of 95% of the wealth in this world are in the pockets of only 1% or even less on this planet. That is an inequality that I genuinely don't comprehend how anyone can believe in a system that thinks that's okay. I don't get it. I don't know what you, but I don't get it. That seems fucking weird, to have this kind of inequality. That's a different topic, my dear. But maybe it is not a different topic in the sense that you are maybe seeing this kind of behavior and you're being triggered maybe by this kind of behavior, understanding the inequality of life and wanting to give back. Whether you have to give back or you don't have to give back, you're feeling this need for it. Yeah, now I'm getting that. You're feeling a need for charity, for giving back. Charity is it oftentimes is connotated with a negativity, or with something that rich people do for them to feel like it's okay to live the life that they have, which is so outside of being okay. When you see people starving and people not having enough money to do anything in their lives outside of pure survival until the day that they die. I don't think that that's living, my dear. And to give for charity and to help people live is beautiful, but I think we also need to get to a place where our society wants us to not just live but to thrive as human beings. We're not even at the point where we're being able to, given the possibility to survive. We're actually less and less in that spot. So maybe there is also this push for it in the collective in general, to be more aware of where can you help. Even if you don't have a lot, how can you help, That was a tirade, my dear. That was a tirade. Okay, we're going to finish your reading with a few messages from here. What's the last of the messages for the day? The sun is leaving and we need to get out of the forest. I always say this now these days. Actually, my dears, I almost got lost in here the other day because I misjudged time, and then I thought, I can find a way out by myself. Of course I can, no problem. Well, I did, but I did get like almost lost in the dark in the forest. So I have to be a bit more conscious of that now. Okay, end of story. We have here the last of your messages. Okay, my dear, I want you to feel more self-assured within yourself and in your movement ahead when it comes to the relationships in your life. You have the Two of Cups here. This often indicates a love relationship, right? A romantic relationship, a partner where you both pour into the cup together in unity, in an effort for both individually to continue to grow. With this not being the Lover's card, but the Two of Cups, it seems to be maybe a relationship specifically that you are craving towards or hoping towards more than a partner. Does that make sense? Or rather, this topic is more of interest right now, the topic of relationship. What you need to embrace in regards to this is there's something with the people that you work with or the people that you may be engaged with in regards to your relationships in your life. This Three of Pentacles shows a good working relationship. Hi, there's little birds. A good working relationship. This coming out in reverse is maybe embracing that there's people in your life or that aren't as productive to you and to your moving ahead, to your moving on, whatever the Chariot was talking about, remember? The Seven of Pentacles in reverse also shows me someone who's maybe in need of just giving yourself a break when it comes to expectations. The Seven of Pentacles is someone who's working really hard. And here you actually see a little bird trying to make a nest, just like a lot of the birds right now. Spring is around us, if you're watching it as it comes out. So putting in a lot of effort and trying to reach a certain threshold in regards to the material world. And here, this coming out in reverse is telling me, give yourself a bit of leeway. Give yourself a bit of a break in regards to the expectations you set yourself. Because you end up potentially disappointed and then taken out of the energy that you need to be continuing to do what you are doing right now. Does that make sense? Yeah, the Eight of Swords here in reverse, releasing yourself from these limitations that you set to yourself. This card often shows someone like really like this, wrapped up in stuff, and they can't even see, so they feel like they're stuck in place, when if they were able to just move a little bit, they might just see what's ahead. But they are too scared to do it. They don't believe in their ability to do that. So here you go, my dear. Believe in it. You are able to move. You are able to release and to free yourself of whatever is keeping you stuck. Yes. And the card now, I turned it upside down, and I'm getting the confirmation of that message. We have the Three of Swords here. Again, the heartbreak card shown, this time upright. So maybe this conversation that you had now with yourself and with me, which by the way, we're all one anyway, so it's all the same, whatever. But maybe this helped you embrace the pain, potentially the pain points in your heart that you still needed to address. And if you can hear a bit more noise around you right now, my little boy has decided to circle the camera. All right, and we have the Five of Wands in reverse. The Five of Wands is a card of conflict, oftentimes, of people fighting. Coming out in reverse, do you know what I'm getting? This one. Just let it go, my dear. Let it go. Say bye-bye. No need for that. Conflict is not moving you ahead, so release it. Stay focused on the Chariot that came out. And even the secrets. We started this message with secrets coming out, whatever that means. Maybe this was just a secret within yourself that needed to be addressed. You know, and embracing maybe this pain that you weren't looking at. Whatever is going on, focus on the moving ahead, on the Chariot, on where you want to head to. And I truly hope, excuse me, I lost my breath there. I truly hope you manage to do that and you continue trusting your own intuition and moving towards a life and a future that feels aligned with what you need, in an effort for you to be able to support the people around you and everything that is, because we are all one and we need to understand our connections and focus on that which connects us rather than on that which separates us. Because my dear, if we continue to fight one another, we're not going to make it. I don't think. We have the ability, we have the numbers, we have the potential, but we have to stick together and continue to support one another, I think. Alrighty, but that's going to be the end of a message. I am getting super cold and the sun is just about to go. So, my dear, thank you and for making it up to here. If you enjoyed it, maybe you want to like, maybe you want to subscribe, maybe you want to share this with people. It really helps. I appreciate you loads. I really want to do this for as long as I can, so please help out if you can, just by engaging. Thank you. And if you want to do more, my dear, I always forget that I'm not a good person on the internet when it comes to influencing or whatever that means. But if you want to, you can find personal readings with me down in the description, as much as the membership where you can just support me continuing to make these videos for you guys. Thank you. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.